Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly love prediction reading for the month of October 2019. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. If you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And thank you to everyone who has liked my videos and shared them and written lovely comments. I really do appreciate it. So in your reading, I'm using the Halloween Tarot, the Romance Angels Oracle cards, and the Lovers Oracle. So let's get started with the Halloween Tarot. What are your love predictions for the month of October? The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Tower in reverse. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Death. Okay, so there's intense energies for Libra in October. So can we have a clarifier for the Knight of Cups in reverse, please? What is this Knight of Cups? The Hanged Man in reverse. The Tower, please. What's clarifying the Tower? The Page of Swords in reverse. What's clarifying the Five of Pentacles in reverse, please? The Magician. What's clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? The Six of Cups. And what's clarifying Death, please? The Queen of Cups in reverse. And look at this, we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so that's definitely relevant. What's the one underneath? The Hermit reversed. Okay, so let me tune into the energies for a few moments. So I definitely feel like someone's coming towards you this month with a message. It's going to be a male. I feel it's going to be like a love interest or someone you have a crush on. For some of you, it could be like your partner if you're in a relationship. But there's the the Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of Cups energy. King and Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So there's a lot of emotions going on this month. I feel that someone is trying to reach out to you and express their emotions. But I feel that they're not very confident in themselves. They may appear to be confident. The Knight of Cups in reverse, they might appear to be charming. But really, I feel this is a case of where they're kind of communicating to you. They're kind of taking a step forward, but they're not like fully committing to you. Or if you're in a relationship there with this person already, they're not like fully committing to something where they're saying they will at some point, but not just yet. For some, this could be like you're wanting to get married to this person, but they're like resisting, they're holding back. For others, it's like someone's offering you part of themselves, but not their whole selves. Hanged Man in reverse. So you may have been waiting for this person to come forward, or you may have been waiting for change for a long time. There is a sense that there is movement, but it's still slow. There's still like obstacles here. The Hanged Man in reverse. You may have been on the fence about this for quite a long time. You may not know whether you trust this person's word or not. Some of you, you may have like walked away a little bit or just taken some space. There's the Tower in reverse alongside this Page of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this person had to speak their truth to you, but they have been delaying that because they were afraid of your relationship falling apart. So this could be someone who's, for some it's like they're intentionally like stringing you along, but they're not really going to follow through with their promises. For others, it's more like they do want to, because they have this King of Cups. They feel this deep love for you. They do want to commit to their promises. They do want to commit to you much more deeply, but it's just not the right time, or they're not feeling ready, or something else externally is going on that's an obstacle. So instead of being totally honest and saying, I can't commit right now, or I can't get closer to you right now, it's like they're more like this Knight of Cups in reverse, where they're kind of there sometimes, but they're not fully, or they may be talking a lot about the future, but right now, you know, it's not manifesting. They're trying to keep you holding on because they do have this intention to commit more in the future. But whether they will or not, I feel that's why you've been on the fence. You felt like they've prioritized other things or other people over you. I feel like you didn't want to walk away for a long time. You may have been, you know, on the edge of your seat, like for a long time, waiting for their answer, waiting for their decision, feeling like an outsider, feeling like they just weren't letting you in. This person, they may have been, it may be someone who is just not ready for like a commitment, like not being mature enough. They may have been having good times like with other people, partying or something like that. And it's like you reluctantly walked away, or things were falling apart. Perhaps you weren't fully like speaking your truth. Maybe you were like, oh, it's fine. But when really you weren't happy about this, and you were just distancing yourself without clearly communicating what you were doing, sort of thing. Magician. I feel like when some of you have walked away, or if you do walk away, then suddenly they will pull the rabbit out of the hat. Suddenly they'll be like, oh, like, here's what you wanted all along. Like, it seems so easy for them to suddenly give you what you want when you're walking away, when they're afraid of losing you. But for some, it may be that it's just more promises. Some of you need to be wary, you know, is it just words? You need to see what their actions are as well. Some of them, they will really come through, and because they don't want to lose you, so they will step up to the plate. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So again, this is another energy where you've needed to really take a step back and reevaluate this relationship. For a long time, you have this resistance. This is resistance to saying goodbye. This is resistance to walking away. And this has been resistance to reevaluating and being honest with yourself. You weren't taking a step back. You may have been overly like looking to this person, waiting for their decision. And they knew that. They knew that you were waiting for them. So they just left you waiting because it seemed easier for them to be in their comfort zone rather than step out of the comfort zone and actually offer you what you are needing and wanting and asking of them. But I feel a lot of you need to really ask yourself, is this person truly meeting my needs in the present moment? Don't fall in love with someone's potential, because that's when we create these fantasies. And they are fantasies because they haven't manifested in the present moment. So until they fully manifest, don't fully invest in this person in return. Some of you will need to take a step back. And this isn't about playing games. This isn't like, I'm going to step back to force them to come forward, because that doesn't work in truth. It may work on short term, but this is about our energy. This is about our vibration. If we want truly healthy relationships, we have to be genuine. We have to be authentic. We have to take action from our truth. So that means walking away because you feel like you deserve more, or walking away because you realize this person isn't worthy of your time and attention if they're not willing to give equally in the relationship. So, taking action based on how you truly feel, not trying to manipulate the situation with games. Because, when you reevaluate and take a step back, that's when the 6 of Cups happens for some of you. This is the reconciliation card. This is coming together. This is harmony, success in love, reunion, someone from your past returning. And then there's death. This is transformation, endings of old cycles, new beginnings. For some of you, it's the renewal of this connection, because you do have a deep connection. We have the King and Queen of Cups. You both feel this deep love for each other. Some of you, you're soulmates, but soulmates don't necessarily mean the one that you're supposed to end up with for the rest of your life. I feel like I just have to say that. But for some, you're going to walk away and then it's like the ending of the connection altogether. Queen of Cups in reverse, you're going to experience some heartbreak. In the traditional tarot, the Queen of Cups is the only Cups card where there's a lid on the cup. So to me, that's like bottling up your emotions. But in reverse, it's like the lid comes off. You let all your emotions out. For some of you, you're going to feel emotional pain as you release this person. Spirit is saying some of you need to release this person and go through like feeling emotionally all over the place, because obviously if you walk away there's a risk that things aren't going to work out, but you need to take that risk, because it's better to know if you walk away and this person doesn't come towards you, then you have your answer. If you walk away and this person does come towards you and you have this reconciliation, then you have your answer. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you've been stuck in limbo because you're willing to just wait around and this person's just keeping you waiting. So let's pull some clarifiers from the Romance Angels Oracle cards. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So yeah, for some, this Magician is more of the deceptive energy. It's like smoke and mirrors, like when they do a magic show and it's not really real, but they're making out like what they're doing is real. For some, that's what's going on. But they're both wearing masks in this deception card. So this is saying there's a need for you to be honest with yourself as well. Don't pull the wool over your own eyes because of a fear of moving forward and taking responsibility for your own happiness. Sometimes we place our happiness on someone else's shoulders, and it's a subconscious way of, you know, not needing to take responsibility for ourselves. I feel some of you will walk away. A new love is going to come in. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For some of you, this may be a warning, like this new person, if you're single, this new person, they may be very charming, but you know, you need to be careful. You need to make sure that there's balance in the connections. That means don't overly invest yourself, because that's also what the 7 of Pumpkins in reverse means. Don't overly invest and think the more and more I give, then one day this person's going to turn around and give back equally, because often that doesn't happen. The more and more and more you give, the more the other person sits back and puts their feet up a lot of the time, and they feel like you're not truly accepting them. Because you're giving and investing so much, it's kind of highlighting that they're not putting in the effort, and then they start thinking that you're just in love with their potential and not who they truly are in the moment. So indirectly they feel rejected, and they feel like you don't trust them to pull their weight in the relationship, so that's why you're doing all the work, sort of thing. So try and make sure there's a balance. Don't overinvest in someone if they're not investing equally. Religious factors, to me this is saying, especially with the King and Queen of Cups, this person is very significant to you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're meant to end up together, but I do feel like you have a soul connection. And that connection could just be about learning lessons. I feel like for some of you, there's going to be a deep soul love, but that doesn't necessarily mean on the personality level that you're going to be compatible in terms of a harmonious long-term relationship. Some of you, it will manifest and turn into that, but as long as you're being honest with yourself, as long as you're coming to this connection from a balanced place and making sure that there's balance, rather than over investing before this person has truly proved to you that they're actually going to put in the work. So let's pull one final card from the Lover's Oracle. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And I'm feeling pulled to draw this card here. Oh my God, transformation. I honestly didn't know what that was. Trust and transformation will occur. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So I feel you need to accept the situation as it is right now. And by that I mean you need to see if you've been contributing to any imbalances as well as this other person, and then doing everything you can in your power to readdress that balance or imbalance. And for a lot of you, there is this need to love yourself, because often when it comes to relationships, we can project how we felt unloved by our parents, or how we felt abandoned and rejected, and then we can look to romantic partners to give us all that love and approval and validation, but truly we can only have that within in order to be in that harmonious vibration within ourselves to attract that back. You know, if we feel like we're powerless and someone else has to determine whether we're worthy or not based on their actions, based on whether they love us or not, then that's giving away our personal power. That's not knowing our worth. So then we attract people who don't recognize our worth either. So trust and transformation, like transformation occurs through acceptance. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. So that's for some of you. Others, I feel you do need to release this person, and that will allow new love in. That will allow a soulmate to manifest. So, you know, take whatever resonates. I hope this reading has been helpful and that it has resonated. Please like, share and subscribe the video. Sorry, subscribe to my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much. Have a good month. Take care. Bye.